Hey, welcome everyone to Forever Lisa's YouTube channel. You just enter into the Royal Jewels Palace room known as a safe haven where you will see God's love, peace, joy, happiness, unity, and respect. It's good to see you guys all coming in. Hey, soul sister, thank you so much for welcome everyone in as well. I thank you for that so much. And anyone's in the bushes, hello, in clouds, or wherever you want to call it, in your favorite spot, whatever it is. Welcome to my channel. It's Real Table Talk on today. And I ain't gonna hold you but an hour or less. I don't I'm not long-winded. Y'all should know me by now. You have to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. But it's gonna the topic is nice. I've been trying to do this topic. I think it was on the beginning of this month, but I wasn't able to go live on that Friday because I was sick. I was under the weather. So, but thank God that I feel much better now. So I still wanted to talk about. Excuse me. I still wanted to talk about it. But before we get started, I do like to make my announcement because this is March the 25th. This is the last. I've got like another week left for this month. So February is coming along. Okay, there's a few dates I want you guys to save for me for April. April the 8th is my next Real Table Talk in April 22nd. Okay, you can say those dates, and I'll let you know what those discussions are going to be. When the time get close. But definitely on April the 16th, this is something very special right here. This is Saturday Special Edition, and I have um, Nicole, which is Misunderstood, and Sheila E, The Quiet Storm. They are going to be my special guests. And the title of this is Women Overcoming Obstacles. So you guys, please say those dates I just gave you. It's going to be nice, and I'm so excited about what God is doing. But I do got something that I want to do for the autism. My friend, I had to talk to her. Definitely, we're gonna try to do something on next weekend, I believe. So I will let you guys know more about that. Okay, I know she want to do something on April the 2nd. because she do have a son that who she take care of. He's 30 years old, so she know a lot about that. So I'm gonna have to call her this weekend and see what is her plan on doing. And I did ask Team Angel also to be a part of this, so I got to reach out to Team Angel. There's a few other ladies that I know have the children also in the same in a special child, as well. So I'm gonna reach out to them too, see if they want to come over and be a part of this. Okay. Once I get talk to my best friend and see what she wants to do. Well, anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, I will not be long at all. So I'll finish shut my camera off real quick because you know what I like to talk and stay focused on what my discussion is going to be. Okay, stay off camera. I don't need you to stay on. Well, anyway, we is going to talk about excuse me. I took the verse Ephesians, which I took it out of the NIV book. It says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Okay, so um, I was saying, this video we're going to discuss: is it okay or disrespectful for your mate to talk about or talk to their ex all the time? What's your thoughts about that? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. So this is going to be an open panel. If anybody want to come through, they're welcome to come through. Invite a friend and share it out, please. People know that I am live. Okay. Just know that I am not no preacher, I'm not no teacher, a counselor, a therapist, or a doctor. If you had any type of issues in your marriage, they do have real counselors in your city. So please reach out to them. Okay, this is something that I'm just talking about, just to have a show on and just to give some advice. Okay, but like I said, I'm not none of those people. So I'm just a willing vessel being used by God for His purpose. Okay, and not man. Everybody already know, I am a God pleaser, not a man pleaser. Okay. I say that all the time. I've been saying it. I will continue on to say it. Okay. So again, is it okay for your mate to talk to or talk about their ex all the time? Okay. Being friends with an ex is always it's a tricky business. Since you got to be very, very careful of when it comes to being friends with your ex. Got to remember, especially if y'all was dating, have been dating for years, been married for years. You got to be careful if you into another relationship. If someone was a big part of your life, it's natural you would want to keep in um, connection with them. But there might be an unresolved or unconfusing feelings. Okay, that's why I say got to be careful. And once you're in a new relationship, things get even more complicated. How would that make feel? Okay. But can you still be friends with your ex once you're married? Or does marriage draw a line in a sand? You know what I'm saying? And a line in the sand. I meant. So what do you guys think? Once you become in a new relationship, you know what I'm saying, you're seeing somebody else, and then you still got that connection with your ex. You know what I'm saying? Um, we really have to be careful when we walk in that type of lifestyle. Okay, when you walking when you married or you dating someone else, um, it's okay to be friends, but you got to draw the line. My opinion, you have to draw a line because sometimes you have to be friends because you had children together. You know what I'm saying? And but if your children are grown, you know what I'm saying, y'all got no attachment, just you guys just not together no more. You have to be very careful because once feelings can come up, he or she might try to whisper in your ear, and you already dating somebody else who you in love with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is, marriage um should be um the deal breaker. Okay, if you had a healthy friendship with your ex when you were in a serious relationship, the fact that you're saying vows shouldn't change that. Okay, so it depends on you. Okay, are you a grown woman or are you a grown man about it? It's less to do with your marital status and more to do with individual situation. Like again, like I said, it depends on the person, the ex, your partner, and you. Sometimes being friends with the ex is totally natural because you have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be enemies with them. But the question is it okay for you to talk to them or talk to your mate about them all the time? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Either you dated a long time ago or your relationship was never that serious. So it was easy to transition. You know what I'm saying? So along like mine's, I could only speak about, about myself. So I was in marriage, a long marriage, a long relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no easy transition, you know what I'm saying? But today we are really good friends today. Okay, we get along very well. I'm single, he's still single. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know one day one of us is going to have a somebody in our life. You know what I'm saying? So, can our friendship continue on being strong? You know what I'm saying? Like it is today. Once we put somebody in our life, so I already accept that. I know I'm going to push back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we only just friends. But once you get that mate, you're another mate. You got to respect your mate. You got to, want to know how your mate gonna feel. Okay, so let's know if you are married. Okay, or if you are dating. That's gonna be your number one priority. Okay, focus on your marriage. Make sure that your mate is okay with it. Make sure he feels comfortable with you guys. Okay, because if your ex is not important, it's part of your life, there's no point of jeopardizing your marriage to talk to your ex just to keep a friendship with them. Okay, you need to take your partner's feelings into consideration every step of the way. So when you run into you still friends with your ex and you are dating or married now, um, make sure that your spouse is comfortable with that. Don't disrespect him or her in no type of way, okay? Because feelings can come back. Memories can come back if you constantly around your ex all the time. Okay, if you constantly talking to him, if y'all constantly texting and talking on the phone and stuff like that, and you got a mate at home, you know what I'm saying? You got to be very careful. Okay, got to be very, very, very careful. Hello, Queen. Thank you for coming through. God bless you. God bless you. So we can continue on. Is texting your ex while in a relationship cheating? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? If you married and you got or you dating someone, you got a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? You're not single, okay? And you texting your ex, y'all texting back and forth. Do y'all consider that cheating? Soul Sister said, my man better not be talking about his ex unless it's the first or third date. After that, I don't want to hear about that. That's right, Soul Sister, and that's how I feel too. So when you first meet somebody, you are gonna talk about your ex. Hold on, you guys. DeAnthony, hold on 1 second, you guys. Don't go nowhere. I'm sorry for interruption. 1 second. Okay. You know I told you bus so you better get here before it get dark. Okay, I apologize. That's right. So sister, and like I was telling you, first start dating somebody, nothing wrong with you talking about your ex, to your new mate. But it got to be a time that it got to stand still. Okay, got to stand still. Um, it's not cheating if your current partner knows about it, plain and simple. But if you sneaking doing it, it's cheating because it can go somewhere else. Because why are you hiding, texting your ex um, from your mate? The moment you start hiding things, and the moment taking talking becomes a gateway of cheating. Okay, the simple fact that you feel like you have to hide it indicates that you have been growing feelings for your ex, but may not even know it. So you got to be very, very, very careful. You know what I'm saying? When you playing around with your ex, because y'all did things together. Y'all had a bond before. Okay, the sub is very powerful. It's a powerful thing if you just stick. If you stay there, it's powerful. So you got to be careful, you guys. Okay, because feelings can get involved. So if you are hiding it, it can be considered cheating. Okay, only that it's not cheating if your spouse is there and he know that y'all communicate all the time. 'Cause like I said, because sometimes kids got people got children together. Even with grown children, that you still gonna talk to your adult. D. Anthony, I'm in here. Don't come in here. D. Anthony, I am live. Okay. Sit, champion. Sit. Big boy, big boy, big boy. Big boy, big boy. Yes. So just know that cheating if your ex um you texting your ex behind your husband back, it is considered cheating. Okay. Because what do you guys talk about if you got to sneak and text him? So that's let him know. Respect each other when it comes to your ex. You know, so it's not necessary bad if you still talk to your ex. It depends. Again, listen to the fine words. However, you should take a closer look at the topic you are discussing and how much talking you are doing. It's not bad in itself as long as your current relationship is strong and your partner knows about your action. They knows, okay? So that being said, we all are humans and we all make mistakes. We all have flaws. So talking with an ex can stir up some problems in your current relationship if you do not be careful. Okay? That's right. Um, Soul Sister said her man had no reason to text either. Hey, Taylor May. Hey, sweetie. Thank you for coming in. We talking about, is it okay for your ex to is it okay for um your spouse or your mate to talk to their ex or talk about them all the time to you? Okay. Um um it can cause problems as far as trust issues. Trust issues may form if you have hidden your messages with your ex from your current partner. Okay, you're not telling them, you hiding it. Okay, that can cause a problem in your relationship. So these are some list of things that can cause problems. Lack of respect. Okay, talking to an ex can send a message that you are bored with your current relationship, are looking, you are looking to the past, and that you don't respect them. And that's something you should never do in a relationship where you care for your partner. Okay? That's right. That's right, Taylor May. Like me and Soul Sister was saying, at the beginning of the relationship it's probably okay. Because you're gonna want to know why they broke up and stuff like that. But after that, it shouldn't be no more. Okay. And if the ex has small children, I know he got to talk to the mother. You know what I'm saying? But you still should know. You still should know the conversation with that. Okay. Um, um, Giving your ex the wrong eye, because you give your ex the wrong idea. When you continually talking to your ex, they may get the wrong idea or your attentions and get their hopes up high that you want to get back with them. You know what I'm saying? You want to do a little fling with them. You know, so just be careful of the conversation that you talk, what you are saying to your ex. Make sure that the conversation is on a respectful level. If you have to talk to him, even if your mate know that you are talking to him, you know what I'm saying. Again, like I said, especially if you got small children, just make sure it's on a respectful level. He's not trying to whisper in your ear. Okay, and if your ex is trying to talk to you or say something to you out the way, would you go back and tell your spouse? Hey, Vibrant, would you go back and tell your spouse? Would you go let your spouse know that, well, he's trying to whisper in my ear, or would you put it up on a rug? Because if you do it that one time, he's going to continue on to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to cause problems in the relationship. Taylor May said, I don't even want to date a man with small children where he would need to talk to his ex, older or grown kids only. I heard that. But sometimes, like I was just saying earlier before you got up in here, if they got grown kids, and sometimes, even though the kids is grown, but sometimes parents, get together and talk about their children or something. So, like I said, it depends on each individual. Everybody should, when it comes to blended families, I will call it. Um, reason why I call it blended family because they got children on the outside. Both parties got children. You know what I'm saying? You should always be able to respect your partner. Respect your spouse, because because you could probably gonna be doing marriages together. Your children going to get married, so y'all gonna have to do some input. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be grown about it. You know what I'm saying? And respect your loved one. That's period. Okay. And compare your ex to your current partner. That's one thing you do not do, because when you get into a relationship, you don't want to go into a relationship hoping that this guy, was like, your ex in certain ways. Okay. Having that connection with a past partner gets you into a weird mindset that can end up getting you in trouble. You may start noticing the things your current partner doesn't do that your ex did. Okay, they are two different men, two different women. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be the same. They're not going to be the same. Okay, some of the things you know that your new mate is not going to do what your ex mate do. So never compare your current partner with your ex partner. Never do that, because that can cause a problem. Because especially if you constantly talking about your ex. Well, he used to do this, or she used to do this, or you don't do like she do it and stuff like that. That can cause a problem. That can cause a problem. So get to know the person, before you get, involved with them. You know what I'm saying? Um, know what they like. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't have a trait that your ex that your ex have and he don't have it, you should know that at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So don't compare them. So if you want somebody like your ex, you probably should stay with your ex. Okay? Your partner becoming uncomfortable. So you got to really make sure that your partner is comfortable. Make sure your partner is comfortable. Okay? Um, we all had gone down the rabbit hole at times of seeing who our loved ones had dated before us and wonder why they chose to be with us instead of them. You know what I'm saying? Why they break up? Why didn't that marriage, make it? What happened to that marriage? What happened to that relationship? To have an ex be actively engaged in your life may make your partner uncomfortable, which is something they shouldn't feel in a safe and trusting relationship. Okay? Whatever you do, try not to have your partner feel uncomfortable when it comes to your ex. You know what I'm saying? So don't be talking about your ex all the time. You know what I'm saying? In front, to your ex. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I remember this one guy, that's why I kind of pushed him, from me. Because every time you talk, he talked to me on the phone, just like every day, and he's always talking about his ex, and she married. He said, I don't know, but he said that she's married and stuff, and been with her ex-husband, been with her husband for some time. But I said, and I asked him, I said, well, do you love her? You know what I'm saying? Because you always talk about her to me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the beginning, I didn't mind at all. But this like an everyday thing that, what your ex used to do or what she used to say and all of this. And so I'm like, he's still in love with his ex. You know what I'm saying? I think he want her back. So I kind of, I pushed away. So I haven't heard back from him. So I kind of did push him away. I stopped accepting his phone calls because, like I said, you'll see it at the beginning when you started to talk to certain people and stuff like that. Notice signs at the beginning. To me, that was a red flag because he was doing it too much. You know what I'm saying? Doing too much. So I had to push back. Even though she's married, he said that she's married, but I think he wanted her back. I think he missed her. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I think he missed her. So that's why you got to be careful. Know your signs at the beginning, okay? But again, but to the ones that is married or got a mate right now at home, and if your ex is texting you and trying to get with you and stuff like that, put a stop to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not right. It's not right at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it can cause a complication in your marriage, in your relationship. Um, excuse me, cut them off. You know what I'm saying? If you got children together, if your ex got small children with somebody else, um, make sure that the conversations. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that neither one of you guys is not hiding nothing from nothing. You guys is, and I know some relationships can be very friendly, very friendly. Like I said, you got to be a grown person in it. When it comes to a relationship, you got to be a grown person in it. So don't disrespect, your other half. And I mean, I've seen marriages, two people that have been divorced. They both are remarried, and they are really, really good friends. You know what I'm saying? They got children and grandkids together. Their kids is grown, but they still got to share the grandchildren. They share their children and stuff like that. So sometimes we have to share. We got to be, adults about it and be friends. But still and yet, you know, don't disrespect your lady friend who you trying to get with by constantly talking about your ex all the time. Because you make her feel uncomfortable or you make him feel uncomfortable. Like I said, I know you got to talk about them at the beginning of your relationships because you want to know about her. I'm quite sure he wants to know, about your ex, but it should stop right there. Okay, should stop right there. As your relationship starting to grow, the ex should even been talked about. Period. Period. Hey, Jackson Street. Thank you for coming in. Hey, J601. Been a long time since I've seen you. Okay, he said my ex still haven't got over me after 12 years. Oh wow. Yes, that's what I'm saying because those exes still gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna love you. I ain't gonna say all the time, but if you got a girlfriend or a wife, JJ601, and your ex still love you, you probably make sure that you respecting your lady who you with right now. Okay, and especially if you know that she love you, you know that she still care for you. Um, it's best to cut it off. It's best to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna end up getting hurt in the long run. Somebody gonna end up getting hurt in the long run. So there's no need for you to continue on with that relationship if she still love you. You know, like I said, my ex-husband. Sorry, yeah, I've been saying husband for so many years, but my ex-husband and I, we got a nice relationship right now. But I know it's gonna be a time that he's gonna end up probably gonna be dating somebody else, and we don't have all our kids is grown, but we are sharing our grandson. He watches one my grandson for me while I work, while his dad is on the road. So that's the only connection that we do have. You know what I'm saying? But I just pray and hope that whoever he do start dating in the future, that she would not stop that bond with him and his son. She still let him, you know, watch our grandson. What, D'Anthony? I don't know. Hold on. But anyway, so we got to be very, very careful of how we walk or how we walk. So if anybody want to come up here, because this is an open panel, that if you want to come up here and chit chat with me for a minute, you are so welcome to. And tell me about your what are your thoughts? Because I won't be on here long. If you want to come up here, let me know. I will drop the link, and you can come and give your opinion. Okay, let me see. Okay, I had to realize she would text, so I couldn't put my glasses on so I can see. Because I read from my phone. I had to realize she would text so I could text back. But telling people I'm worrying, he, but she do a lot of childish. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. She probably still love you. But 12 years, I think that's a long time now. I think she probably should have been moved on by now. Um, JJ601. That's a long time to be in love with somebody still when y'all been broke up, you know. But the bottom line is entertaining your ex is disrespectful to your relationship that you are in. When you mix your past with your present, you will destroy your future. Hey, Tracy World. Hey, blessings to you. Thank you for coming in. You will destroy your future. Okay, so just go. It's just be careful, okay? Because nothing wrong with being friends, okay, with your ex, but don't constantly talk. I mean, really should have no conversation about talking about your ex, especially if you're married. If you're married, that relationship should have been gone. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't talk about her in no type of way, especially saying how good she is in bed, or how good he is in bed, and or he this size and she like this, she do this. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't do that. Don't do that. That is really uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful what you do, okay? Hold on to your relationship, with in a respectful way, you know, and know their feelings. Like I said, at the beginning, know how they feel about that. If they're comfortable with you talking to your ex, always you want your current situation that you are in right now. You want to make sure they are comfortable in what you are doing when it comes talking to your ex. Make sure they are first. Don't try to hide nothing. Don't try to sneak nothing. When if he texting you or she texting you, let them know. Let them know. And then if your ex trying to get with you and you married and stuff, nothing wrong with you letting your husband know. You got to let him know too. Well, be straight up, with your spouse. You know what I'm saying? Be true. Okay? Be true with them. He should have, or her need to stay in their lane because they had a chance to be with you. They had a chance to keep your relationship together, but they chose to go on. Okay, somebody chose to go on. So you in a new relationship, so respect your new relationship because they had a chance. Because if they wanted you, they would have kept you. Okay. She told people, let me go back and read real quick what you guys are saying. JJ601 says she told people what we did that I got with her cousin. Tracy World said my husband always used to tell me I was like his ex all the time while we were married. We still married at the moment. Yeah, he should. This one, see, that's something you can't. That's we just said. Well, I just taught on that about comparing. You know what I'm saying? Don't compare um your ex to your current partner because having that connection with a past partner gets you into a weird mindset that could end up getting you in trouble. Okay, because when he start comparing you, Tracy, with his ex, you know what I'm saying? He's still thinking about his ex. You know what I'm saying? So that's very disrespectful for any man or any woman comparing their ex to their mate. You know what I'm saying? You got your mate feeling very, very uncomfortable. Okay? So you got to be careful with that. That's right, Vibrant. A marriage is between two people and not three. Yes, so yes, it's definitely between two people, not three. So we got to be careful. Okay, so just remember, people, when you're talking with an ex, it can stir up some problems in your relationship. Maybe trust issues, it's lack of respect, giving your ex the wrong ideal, comparing your ex with your other, comparing your ex with your partner who you with today, and your partner becoming uncomfortable. You definitely do not want those to interfere in your relationship. Okay, like I said, you texting, you meet them somewhere and stuff. That's you got to draw the line somewhere. You got to draw the line somewhere. Yes, he was very disrespectful. Tracy World. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, you got to draw that line somewhere because a marriage is supposed to be for a better in for worse. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to hold on tight to your marriage and if that bother you, Tracy, you should let him know that bothers you. Don't compare me to your ex. I would even want to marry a man that looked like my ex-husband. I want him to look totally different, totally opposite. And I hope he do the same thing. When he finds somebody else in his life, that he finds somebody do not look like me, look totally, different from me. You know, because if you get somebody married like, who you divorced, you're not with anymore, you still looking at your husband. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I'm so sorry to hear that, Tracy. Yeah, you got to pray about that. Because I never tell nobody to leave their marriage. I always tell people to um pray about it, take it to God. You know what I'm saying? Because when God tell you to leave, leave. I definitely not gonna tell nobody to stay in an abusive relationship. You in an abusive relationship, yes, leave. I will never tell nobody that. Because you can be abusive physically and mentally. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. It hurt both ways. So yes, get out of it. But if you're able to work that thing out and hold on to your marriage, do it. Do it. Fight for it. Fight for your marriage. But if he being mental like that to you, pray about it. You know what I'm saying? And let God lead you. God will open the door for you. He will find a way for you to get out. Either he gonna, God will God either gonna fix him or God gonna put him out, gonna remove him out your life. Then once they get out your life, God remove them out your life. They're gonna miss you. They're gonna wish they would have had kept you. Okay, verbal, mental, emotional. See, you definitely need to get out of it, Tracy, because that's a lot. Like I said, I'm not no counselor. You know what I'm saying? Please, go talk to your counselor in your town. But I would if he that abusive to you like that, Tracy, it's yes, you need to go. You need to go. You need to go. You really do, because should no man put a hand on a woman. Yes. Okay, you already have? Okay, yes, okay. That's good. 'Cause don't stay in no abusive relationship. I would never tell anybody to stay in an abusive relationship because abusive relationship can lead to death. I hate to say it, but it can. You know what I'm saying? It really can. So if you got to hit on a woman or a woman you got to hit on a man, let them go. Walk out that door and don't look back. And don't look back unless you know that God changed him for the good. For the good. Yes. It happened on your YouTube channel. Oh wow. Oh Tracy, I'm so sorry to hear that. Mm, that's crazy. Yeah, he was wrong for that. Yeah. Oh, no physical abuse, just verbal. Okay, okay. Just verbal. Okay. Yeah, because mental, emotional. Let me see. Let me go back. Because mental is just as bad. Mental and verbal is just as bad though. When they start calling you out of name, and that's something I don't understand. Why would a man call a woman a B? Call him a man would call a woman a B in a minute. That's their favorite word. They call him a B. And I hate when a man call a woman a B. I hate that word B. I hate that word B. They would call a woman a B in a minute. Why? Why would you call okay, let me drop this down. Okay, why would you call a woman a B word? You know what I'm saying? If you don't love her, just leave her alone. Just move out the way. You know what I'm saying? Let's let her have somebody else. You know, somebody else that gonna want her and treat her like the woman who she's supposed to be treated on. You know what I'm saying? Let her go. If you don't want her, let her go. Leave her be because he won't call another man that. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh my God, Tracy. Really? Oh, Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. Well, Tracy, don't you think that you that though, okay? You are a beautiful woman. You are a beautiful woman. Thank you, JJ601. You are definitely a beautiful woman. So you shake that off, you know what I'm saying? You say I'm beautiful. Whatever he call you, you say opposite. He call you stupid? No, I'm smart. I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? So you call everything the opposite. 'Cause that's who you are. Hold on, you guys. Hey son, let me call you right back. I'm live. I'll be done in about 10 minutes. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yes. So no, don't take that. Don't take that. See, that's why I don't think I want to get married again. You know, so because I've been tied down for almost 40 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, we was like in and out of our relationships. You know, it was our marriage wasn't. You know, it wasn't bad and it wasn't good. It was up and down, it was in and out. But I just I've been we've been separated now since 2018. Well, we divorced. We been broke up now since 2018, and I just don't want to think I want to be tied down no more. You know, I think I just want to just live my life like it is. I got less than probably um about 46 more years left on this in this world. Cause I'm 57. You know what I'm saying? So life is too short. You know what I'm saying? So I want to live these um these last few years of my life and please God. You know, be about my father's business. Unless God want me to have somebody, I will have somebody. You know what I'm saying? I will have somebody, but right now I don't think I want to. And I definitely don't want nobody young. Oh no, I want nobody young, you know, coming to my life. I'd be somebody, more my age. More my age. I want nobody the same age as my sons. Yes. No, I don't think when I first got separated, Tracy, I did wanted to get married again. I kind of still do, but not now. Like I'll be 60 years old in a couple more years. So if I ain't married by the time I'm 60, I'm just gonna stay single. I probably just gonna date. That's about it. I ain't gonna want nobody. I'm not gonna want to claim nobody that this is my man. I don't want that. I don't want that. Yes. So but yes, just remember you guys, just to be careful what you are doing if you are married. Just remember, imitating your ex is very disrespectful to your relationship that you are in. Okay, so let's remember that when you mix your past with your present, you are destroying your future. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy that live. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I learn a lot from it from myself. Because sometimes when I do a lot of teaching, you guys, I teach for myself as well. You know, still build myself up as well. So when somebody do come into my life, like I said, your first three dates that you go out with somebody, you should know if you're gonna be interested in that man or not. You know what I'm saying? You really should know. But if that man constantly talking about his ex to you, push back. Push back from him or push back from her because they are still in love with their ex. They are still love with their ex. So push back from them because if they do it, if they doing it in the beginning of your relationship, they're gonna do it in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do it in your relationship because I don't believe that uh, uh, a person should talk about their ex all the time. Not all the time. Not every conversation. Not every day. You know what I'm saying? So respect your relationship. the relationship. Respect the woman or the man who you are with. You know what I'm saying? So just respect them. Okay. So let's know God is love and God, and just wait on God. Never rush. Women, don't rush. Wait patiently. Because when you wait on God to send you your husband to you, it's going to be good. If you just wait on God, don't rush. I don't care how fine you think that man is. I don't care. I don't care. You think that woman is beautiful. Wait on God. Wait on God. Okay. So I'm gonna you so welcome, Tracy World. You are so welcome. And I'm finna get ready to end it right now, you guys. So don't forget to say the date. My next real table talk is going on relationships. Always the second and the fourth Friday of every month at 7:30. I had different topics, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what my one's going to be for April yet. So I'm going to be working on that, praying about that, what God will want me to speak on those 2 dates. And I definitely say date for April the 16th. Sheila E., The Quiet Storm, and Nicole, Misunderstood. We are doing a segment together. It's going to be at 7:30 on my channel. The title is Women Overcoming Obstacles. So we all been through something. I've been through a divorce, you know what I'm saying? So I overcame that, you know what I'm saying? It was hard, you know. Nicole, she's gonna be talking about the things that she's going through, and she's gonna talk about things that she's going through. So excuse me. So it's gonna be, and I'm gonna talk about more things too, okay? Not just about my marriage. It's a lot of things that I had been through in my life. Okay, so in my testimony, people, it's my testimony, okay? My testimony is my past. So don't try to I'm really gonna think about it. I got to pray about it because I know God wants us to speak our testimony, but these YouTube streets is something else. They would take your testimony and try to use your testimony against you. And your testimony is to help other people, it's to help build other people up. Okay. So when us ladies come out on April the 16th and talk about our testimony. You know, it's not something that we are doing today. Things that we had been through in the past and we had overcame it. Okay. So a lot of you guys, don't know me. So a lot of you guys gonna be surprised of some of the things I'm gonna tell you guys. And I'm not ashamed because God did not want us to be ashamed. Okay, we go through things for a reason. Okay. So God, I went through this thing for that, but God pulled me out. You know what I'm saying? God did it. God did it. Okay. So say the date for April the 16th. So I am very, very ready to be about my father's business. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Okay. Please share this video out on your wall so people um, can listen to this because to me I think it's some good information that I was speaking on, that we all was speaking on, even in the chat. You know, so you guys are throwing some good stuff out there as well to help the next person out. That's why I talk about relationships because a lot of folks say, why she talk about relationship and her own marriage stay together? Because I got experience in it. Okay. Almost 40 years in a relationship, even though it did not, it's not together, but I can still speak on it. Okay. Because it was some good and it was some bad. And it was a learning experience and a learning lesson for me. And somebody else can learn from my mistakes, some of the mistakes I had done. Okay. So, don't look at the person, okay? Just receive the message that God had put into my mouth for you guys to know, okay? So know that I love you guys all. Hope you guys have a blessed weekend, and I will see you guys somewhere around these YouTube streets, okay? Much love to you all. So let me get. I thank you for coming in, JJ601, Tracy. Um, Thank you for coming in here, Vibrant, Soul Sister. Thank all you guys for coming up here. Even the replay gang who's gonna watch it after this gonna go off. Thank you for watching the replay gang, okay? So much love to you all. Always remember, every strong man has a strong woman behind him. Thank you, 2300. Awesome. Coming through. Vibrant, I think I said your name. Taylor May, thank you, Taylor May.